How's it going, everybody? Matt with Rock Dads here, where we want to help you rock business, play music, and be awesome. Are you ready to change? It might seem like a weird question, but to kind of focus on being awesome, a lot of times what we're trying to do to achieve that is to implement some kind of change within our external world or internal world. My question is, are you ready to change? Do you possess what you need in order to make that change possible? And I'll get into three things that I feel like you've got to have in order to effectively change in the manner with which, at least from a self development standpoint, you need to have in order to be able to realize the change that you're looking for. But let me tell you a little bit about my story. So, uh, for many decades, I was not ready to change. All that I thought really needed to change was my external environment, and after many years, realized that it's really my internal environment that needed to change. But for years, I kept looking at external factors consistently, going, that is what needs to change. I need to change my job. I need to change my environment. I need to change, the people that are around me, which is can be in and of itself. All those things can be good things, in order to help change the interior. But for me, uh, the real focus needed to be solely on the internal. My my mindset really just wasn't where it needed to be in order to see the change in the external world the way that I wanted to see it in the internal. So what I had to do was go on a personal self-development journey. And going through that process and going through breaking down some limiting beliefs, breaking down, the really letting go of the past, has helped me tremendously in correcting the internal world so that I can really see the importance of the external world, the change that I want to see in the external world, the relationships that I have in the external world, because I was able to, in large part, again, it's a journey, but in large part, be able to fix the journey inside, fix the relationship I had with myself. And by doing that, my relationship with family, friends, coworkers, the world in general, has completely changed for the positive. But there were some things that needed to be in place in order for that change to occur. Because as I said beforehand, like it's not me, it's everything else. I need like I need to change my job. My job sucks. My job is what's making me depressed. My job is making me, not be able to spend time with my family, or, my job's doing this, that, or the other. All these different, tasks and projects and, um, I mean, in some cases, distractions are getting in the way of me being the kind of awesome dad that I want to be, or awesome husband that I want to be, awesome son, awesome coworker, all of those things. And it was because I was focusing on the wrong things and I wasn't ready to change. I wasn't ready to turn that focus from the external to the internal, and therefore wasn't seeing the consistent results that I was looking for. I was seeing change in the external world. I was losing people, and I was, being more and more depressed with work, and, um, because of that, so many other things kind of fell by the wayside, specifically my health, which I had to deal with, and thankfully successfully. But it was all because I wasn't really focused on the thing that needed to be focused on, which was myself. My internal world needed to be fixed, and needed to go through a necessary change. And it wasn't for a very long time until I was ready. And here's how I was ready, or at least I knew that I was ready. I was willing to be intentional with my actions, consistent with those actions despite any obstacles, and be fair with myself and to others while I went through this change.